Welcome back, everyone. We're going to talk today about the subject of whether this tax-free city that we're talking about is better as a place to live than Dubai. So I famously live in Dubai, maybe not so famously to people on this channel probably, but not to everybody else. However, I do live in Dubai for, the majority of my year. It's my primary residence. And you know what? Dubai is a pretty wonderful place. There's lots to appreciate. It's very well connected by air. It's cheap, clean. Or sorry, not cheap. It's not cheap. No. It's clean. It's safe. It's a situation where it's really good for networking. Lots of people come and connect here. There's tons and tons of conveniences. The weather is good for about half the year. Some of the year it's way too hot. I come from Canada. It was way too cold in the winter. So they kind of counterbalance each other really nicely. But certainly no place is for everybody, and there are drawbacks of any given city. So today we're going to talk about one that I think is increasingly competitive. It isn't one that I would have considered when I first visited it, but nowadays I think every year it seems to be getting better, and so we're going to talk about it today. So let's dive in and discuss. Before we do, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, hit the all notification bell. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate your support. And if you are interested in relocating to other countries, whether that is UAE or that is other parts of the world, you're interested in residence permits, you're interested in how to do tax planning, you're interested in setting up bank accounts and all those sorts of things, those are all things that we help you with here. So please reach out to us. You can book a call with me, calendly.com/Michael-Rosmer, link in the description below, or send a message through offshorecitizen.net. Okay, so what is the city that I'm talking about? The city, some people might say is like a little bit of a cheat, but is Abu Dhabi. Okay, so a lot of people coming to UAE are thinking Dubai, right? Move to Dubai. Should I move to Dubai? And they might say, wow, the traffic is bad in Dubai. I don't like it. Or, hey, listen, I don't really like the culture. It's kind of flashy and show off or things like this. Or, whatever, something in particular that is that view of Dubai. But the truth is that UAE extends beyond Dubai. Okay, now Dubai has lots of reasons to say that it's a great place. Like I said, it's preferential to me that I live here, and so that's important. However, there are lots of things to love about Abu Dhabi. Now, I first visited Abu Dhabi in 2017, and in 2017, I wouldn't have moved there. It wouldn't have been considered for me at all. However, Abu Dhabi is continually getting better. So the traffic is undeniably better in Abu Dhabi. If you are looking for a culture that is kind of like less flashy, etc., definitely Abu Dhabi is more in that direction. Abu Dhabi didn't used to offer nearly so much in terms of restaurants and things to do, etc. But I would say two things about that. The first is that today you're in a situation where it has improved a lot. There's all sorts of really cool stuff, and they're being pretty aggressively competitive in terms of trying to make themselves the equal to Dubai across many different vectors. So ADGM, which is it's kind of the common law free zone in Abu Dhabi, is competing with DIFC. So there's that. That's kind of cool. You're in a situation where a lot of conferences are going there. You now have kind of this Formula One that happens there. There's Abu Dhabi Finance Week there. You've got the Louvre is there. So you're kind of building cultural things, etc. So very cool. A lot of people really like the beaches in Abu Dhabi. There's some nature around there. And here's the other thing about it. It's only an hour away from Dubai. So if you wanted to come into Dubai for the evening to see some friends, go out for dinner, etc., a lot of people's commutes daily are way over an hour. So it's not that far. And I think that makes it pretty compelling. Another thing that makes it compelling is often I find value for the money on real estate is a bit better on Abu Dhabi. Again, it depends on the development, and it depends where, and it depends at what time. Prices are always changing and all that. But like, you can sometimes get better deals in Abu Dhabi than you can in Dubai. And so these are all things that I think make it pretty compelling. It's all the same residency permit process. So very easy, very straightforward. You can be set up in 2 to 3 weeks, no problems. Same tax policy. So no personal taxes, corporate tax, first basically $100,000 is tax-free. After that, it's 9%. There's obviously varying degrees of tax planning that you can do depending on your situation around that. So that's pretty good. There's a really great new airport in Abu Dhabi. Again, you can come up to the UAE or to the Dubai airport. They're doing a new Dubai airport. So there's that. Like, the whole area is covered with pretty good connections there. I actually frequently will go down to Abu Dhabi to fly in and out, simply because sometimes Etihad works out to being better than Emirates. And so just trade-offs on where you're going and what the routes are, etc. But I find that the value for the money tends to be quite a bit better, at least at this point in time. So these are all pretty interesting ways. And I have to say that in the last 6 months or so is probably the first time that I found myself saying, actually, like, I would seriously consider living in Abu Dhabi. Now, my wife is, she would rather stay in Dubai, and happy wife, happy life. So we will stay in Dubai at this point in time, but it's quite compelling. Let me know what you guys think. Put it in the comments below. Have you been to Abu Dhabi? What do you think about it? How do you compare it to Dubai? And we will kind of hear from you guys and have some further discussion. Again, if you're interested in relocating to UAE, reach out to us. We can help you go through that process. If you're interested in relocating to somebody else or somewhere else, sorry, also the same. And yeah, we will talk to you very soon.